أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إنا قد أوحي إلينا أن العذاب على من كذب وتولى قال فمن ربكما يا موسى قال ربنا الذي أعطى كل شيء خلقه ثم هدى قال فما بال القرون الأولى قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى الذي جعل لكم الأرض مهدا وسلك لكم فيها سبلا وأنزل من السماء ماء فأخرجنا به أزواجا من نبات شتى كلوا وارعوا أنعامكم إن في ذلك لآيات لأولي النهى. صدق الله العظيم. These are ayat from Surah Taha, beginning from the ayah number 51 till the ayah number 54. Allah informs about Musa and Fir'aun, about their meeting, and actually Harun alayhi salam among them. They came to Fir'aun and they said what Allah commanded them to say. Allah was commanded them to say, Inna Rasula Rabbika, we are both messengers of your Lord. فأرسل معنا بني إسرائيل, so send with us the children of Israel, let them go with us. ولا تعذبهم, and torment them not, do not torture them. قد جئناك بآية من ربك, we have come to you with a sign from your Lord. Your Lord sent us with a sign, and over that sign you will understand that we are saying the truth. This sign will make it clear for you that we are the messengers of your Lord. Then at the end they said, وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَى مَنِ اتَّبَعَ الْهُدَى, and peace will be upon he who will follow the guidance. So Fir'aun will understand that they are the messengers over the sign of his Lord. Then at the end he will make his choice. Musa and Fir'aun said, please make your choice according your understanding, according the hidayah, the guidance. You will feel, you will see, you will realize within yourself that they are saying the truth and that his Lord sent them with the truth, and I should respect my Creator, my Lord. Thus a man will follow the guidance. وَالسَّلَامُ عَلَى مَنِ اتَّبَعَ الْهُدَى, as we talked about it in the previous lecture, that every human being has two ways to follow. Allah opened before him two ways, one of them following the truth, and his responsibility begins over his understanding. Allah is the one who will make the truth clear for the human being, and his responsibility at that moment, after Allah makes it clear for him, will start to follow that truth. So here you see they come with ayah and they made it clear for Fir'aun that there is no deity worthy of worship except God, the Creator, and he is just a man. So he should accept this truth, and he already understood it. Then they said something else about the second alternative, which is open before every human being. They warned him about that negative side. They said, Inna qad uhiya ilayna, it has been revealed to us, anna al-'adhaba, that the torture, the torment, will be ala man kadhaba wa tawalla, will be for him who denies and turns away. So do not choose that side. Do not choose that alternative. Do not deny, do not blind the truth which you understood and realized. If you deny and turn away, then you will lose. And at the previous lecture we said that this is the key of Jahannam. Allah in Quran says, لا يصلاها إلا الأشقى الذي كذب وتولى. None shall enter hellfire, Jahannam, except that one who denies and turns away. Denying, meaning with heart, and turning away, meaning by actions. So who behaves like this, he will lose his chance, and he will be cast into the hellfire. أن العذاب, that the torment, على من كذب وتولى. So they completed their message and openly said what Allah commanded them to say, and they followed the commandment of Allah. They spoke in a mildly. They didn't speak harshly. They were gentle and soft with Fir'aun. قال, at that moment, here we will read the response of Pharaoh. قال, he said, فَمَنْ رَبُّكُمَا, who then, O Musa, is your Lord? فَمَنْ رَبُّكُمَا يَا Musa. As we said, that Fir'aun didn't accept to say, my Lord, who is my Lord? Although Musa and Harun and Musa alayhi salam introduced the Lord as his Lord. They said, we are coming to you from your Lord. But Fir'aun didn't accept it and said, Man Rabbukuma, who is your Lord? Both of you. Ya Musa. So it shows you that he did not want to follow the right way. So he chose to follow the evil way, to deny and turn away. Said, who is that one, your Lord, who sent you to me? Qala, here I think Musa alayhi salam alone said, because Allah do not say that qala, they both said. It is just qala, he said. Maybe Musa alayhi salam, or maybe Harun alayhi salam. قال ربنا الذي أعطى كل شيء خلقه. Our Lord is that one, without name, is that one who granted, who gave each thing, كل شيء خلقه, its creation. So you see many creations with many creatures around you, and you are one of them. So why didn't you ask, who is the one who creates? Musa answered plainly We are talking about that one who creates. أعطى كل شيء خلقه. Can you deny whatever you see, the creatures of Allah? Can you deny yourself, your existence? Can you deny the existence of this planet and whatever beauty on this planet? So we are talking about that one who made them, the supreme maker. Call him as the Lord, no matter, call him as the merciful, call him as God. Allah says, قُلِ ادْعُوا اللَّهَ أَوْ ادْعُوا الرَّحْمَنَ أَيَّمَّا تَدْعُوا فَلَهُ الْأَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى. You may call him by saying, oh, the only one God, meaning Allah, or you may call him by saying Ar-Rahman, or the most merciful, or any name, any beautiful name which belongs to the Almighty. You can say, oh, the one who has all the power, or the one who created me, or the one who sustains me, or the one who cures me whenever I become ill, or the one who will cause me to death, or the one who created the sun or the moon. By any of them, you will address directly to the Almighty. So it's not mandatory to use a name, and actually Allah means the only one God. It's not just a name. It means the only one God in Arabic, Allah. So Musa and Harun did not invite them to accept a stranger name, to accept that name as the Lord. No. Musa alayhi salam, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, didn't use any name. He just said, Alladhi, that one, describing him. Musa alayhi salam here is describing him over his actions, over his creation. Alladhi, that one, أعطى, gave, كل شيء, each thing, خلقه, its creation. So it's clear. We are talking about the Creator. ثم هدى, he didn't just create them and remain them without meaning, and remain them without what to do, without purpose. No, he guided them all. He showed for every being, for each creature, what to do in this life, where to live in this life, what to eat in this life, and how to live in this life, how to find its food, how to feed itself, how to live, how to protect himself or itself. Allah guided them all. Each creature knows what to do and how to live and how to find its food. Who guided them? We are talking about that one who guided them. No need to find a name. So this is the way of all the messengers of Allah. They didn't put a name on the table and invited the people to accept that name. No. They said the Creator of the heavens and the earth. Just like Ibrahim alayhi salam. He said, Inni wajjahtu wajhiya, I turned my face to that one, lilladhi, remember the same word, alladhi, lilladhi, for that, for he, lilladhi fatara as-samawati wal-arda hanifa, who created the heavens and the earth. وَمَا أَنَا مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ, and I shall not worship anyone or anything besides him. I will not accept any deity, any divine authority except Him. He is my creator, the creator of the heavens and the earth. So it is clear for Fir'aun, Musa and Harun talking about the creator. As long as we cannot deny the creation and the creatures and the existence of all of this beings and life itself, so the creator should be there. It's clear. Here, at this moment, Fir'aun couldn't say, what does it mean? Gave each thing its creation, its form, its nature. There is no creature here. There is nothing here. No creation, no creature. Whom you are talking about? He couldn't say anything about this matter. He tried to argue from different angle. He said, فَمَا بَالُ الْقُرُونِ الْأُولَى. He tried to use the people of past as proof against Musa alayhi salam. He said to Musa, you just came to us today, but tomorrow we didn't know about your message. And you just warned us today that if we deny, then Allah the Almighty will punish us if we deny and turn away. So, but yesterday we didn't used to know about this. So what about the people of the past who died before you? What will happen to them, or what happened to them? If your rule and your message was important, then why did Allah neglected them? قال فما بال القرون الأولى. If the Creator sent you today, why didn't He send someone else tomorrow, yesterday, or before yesterday? Many people lived in this land. قال فما Actually, it is a difficult question. قال فما بال القرون الأولى. And I see many people asking themselves about this question. And many Muslims ask themselves a question like this. They say, what about the people who lives outside of the Islamic land, Islamic countries? Many people, for example, in Japan, in China, many people lives in villages, for example, who cannot even read a newspaper or listen to a TV, who didn't learn anything about Islam. What about them? What will happen to them? It's the same question like this. So Fir'aun said, قَالَ فَمَا بَالُ الْقُرُونِ الْأُولَى. Look what Musa alayhi salam answered him. قال, he said, عِلْمُهَا عِنْدَ رَبِّي. The knowledge thereof, عِنْدَ رَبِّي, is with my Lord. في كتاب, in a record, in a book. So Musa, if I explain what Musa says, Musa wants to say, I don't know. The knowledge thereof is with my Lord. So I do not have that knowledge. I don't know. But today, I'm bringing you a sign, a clear message, which you cannot deny. You do not have that right to ask about the people of the past and what happened to them. You cannot put a condition and say, if I don't know what happened to them and what was their condition, was there a messenger or not, or what Allah made to them, let Allah make all of this clear at the first hand, and then I will accept your message. No. If the message is true, and if you could understand it, if it's clear and you cannot deny it within yourself, you do not need to know what happened about the others. It's not up to you. For example, you are in an exam and teacher asked his questions to you, put the paper of the questions, you read and you have to answer what you know. If you say, and what about the people in another class? Could they receive the paper of the questions? Or is that something wrong? I will not answer any question if I cannot be sure about the others. You cannot put a condition, something like that, to the teacher. The teacher will answer to you, this is up to me. It's not up to you. This is my duty, my responsibility. So Musa says, it's not up to me. I don't know. But I know something, Musa says. At the end of the ayah, and it's very important, he says, I know something that لا يضل ربي, my Lord neither errs ولا ينسى, and nor forgets. If you think that my Lord has forgotten them, no. I'm sure that he do not forget. If you think that my Lord made something wrong them, if you think that my Lord wronged them, I do not accept it. He is not that one to wrong his creatures. Look at the life itself. Look at yourself. He will not wrong them. And it is not the single way to bring the message to the creature over the messenger. Allah has every means to send the message. Musa wants to say, I believe that my Lord will give them just recompense according their situations, according their conditions. Allah made his exam and he will not wrong them. And Allah should not give every human being the same thing. Allah has every means to send his message, to warn his creature, his slave, but he guarantees that he will not ask anyone something which he didn't give him, which he hadn't given him. Allah says, لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا ما أتاها. Allah do not charge anyone something which he didn't already given him, hasn't already given him. Allah first giving you something, maybe ability, maybe wealth, a chance, an opportunity, and then ask you to do the right, to use that chance or that ability in the right way. And he shows you the right way also. He makes you understand what is right and wrong without giving you that understanding. If Allah charged you with finding the right, how it will be possible if you cannot have that ability, if Allah didn't give that opportunity to you? So Musa wants to teach Fir'aun something. We cannot claim something wrong about the Almighty. We cannot assume that he can wrong his creature. It's already impossible. So believe in me that Allah created them, granted them a life, give them many abilities, many abilities, and tested them over these abilities, nothing more. And then Allah will give them just recompense. It's all the matter. That's it. لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى. No way to think about the Lord that He can wrong anyone. He is Ar-Rahman. He is the most merciful. And you can understand that He is the most merciful over your example, by yourself, in your life, by your creation. You can see and understand that the one who created you cannot be a cruel one, cannot be wrongdoer. And over the creatures and over this creation, you can see that He is the most merciful. There is no way to assume, even to assume, to see a probability there that can Allah a wrongdoer. لا يضل ربي. My Lord neither errs ولا ينسى, nor forgets. So if we have a question about something and we do not have knowledge about that thing, we should think about that specific matter, that Allah made the truth there. We should not give chance to the evil probabilities. And Allah will ask you, why did you think in evil way about me? The good way was open. You could say, my Lord didn't wrong them. If He didn't send a messenger to them, either He sent the message over something else, or if He didn't send anything, if He didn't give anything to them, then He will not ask anything to them. He cannot wrong them. I believe that whatever Allah granted them, He will test them over these abilities, over these blessings. He should firstly, in a specific issue, make them understand what is the wrong and what is the right, and then put forth before them to do the right. But if they choose the false, then it's their sin. We cannot think in different way. Musa in this ayah teaches us that there is no way to think in that way. So we should know that before the messengers, we cannot say that a human being is free before the messenger. No, he has some abilities, and sufficiently he has the ability to find his Lord, the Creator, and not to worship anyone or anything like him, not to worship the creatures. He has enough, sufficient faculties to understand this reality, that the Creator of the heavens and the earth is the only one. Firstly, he has sufficient faculties to see the Creator, that there should be a Creator who creates everything, and then to see that there is no one else, no deity other than Him. And it is very important, if a human being reached this understanding, like Ibrahim alayhi salam and many others who lived in a society without a messenger, it is very, very valuable thing for them. Then in their life, of course, Allah shows them the truth. Everyone knows that stealing something from someone is something wrong. How we can know this? Look at yourself. We know many things about the truth, what is right and what is wrong. We know many. Allah tested them over what He told them, and He will not ask anything which He didn't teach them. This is Allah. Musa alayhi salam wants to say to Fir'aun, they were people, a nation, lived before us, and their deeds Allah will judge about them. Now let we look at ourselves. تلك أمة قد خلت. They were a nation, lived on this planet before us. تلك أمة قد خلت لها ما كسبت. Whatever they did for them, if it was evil, Allah will punish them. If it was good, Allah will reward them. It's for them. It's not for us. There is no relation between us and them. We are not responsible for them. تلك أمة لها ما كسبت ولكم ما كسبتم. Look at yourself. Whatever you earn, the outcome of whatever you earn, the consequence of your deed, you will see them. So look at yourself. When you see the truth, you cannot put condition in order to accept it. When you see it plainly, you are responsible to acknowledge it. So Musa wants to say to Fir'aun, you see the creatures and the creation, and you know that it cannot be by itself, by your mind, and you know that you didn't create it, and I didn't create it. No one among us can create these creatures and this creation. So we are all know that there should be a supreme maker, a creator. Let we acknowledge Him and respect Him. He sent me to you with this ayah. قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى. So I know Satan whispers many people about this issue and say to them, what about the others? What about the people in China? Or what about the people in Japan? What about the people in that place or that? You should know that Allah created them, Allah sustains them, gives them what they need. Do you think that Allah will fail to send His message while He is sending the rain, the water, the food? Allah do not neglect them, do not forget them when He feeds them, when He provides for them. Will Allah fail to send His message to them? And the message of Islam is not something long. It's not too much. It's just a word. No God but the Creator of the heavens and the earth. All the messengers of Allah said the same. So this message, Allah makes it clear for every human being, in the past and today. وَأَمَّا ثَمُودُ فَهَدَيْنَاهُمْ. Allah says, as for Thamud, فَهَدَيْنَاهُمْ, we guided them too. We didn't neglect them. We didn't overlook them. فَاسْتَحَبُّوا الْعَمَى عَلَى الْهُدَى. But they preferred the blindness, they preferred the false to be blind to the truth. Although they saw the truth, they behaved as they did not see. وَمَنْ يَعْشُ عَنْ ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ. You see something, but you intentionally behave as you didn't see it. فَاسْتَحَبُّوا الْعَمَّ عَلَى الْهُدَى. They preferred the falsehood over the truth. So no one, Allah didn't send him the message. If you assume something like that, then you should know that Allah will not will not punish him, will not ask him something which he didn't give him. قال علمها عند ربي في كتاب لا يضل ربي ولا ينسى. Musa said, the knowledge thereof عند ربي is with my Lord, في كتاب, in a record, in a book, لا يضل ربي, my Lord neither errs, ولا ينسى, and he does not forget. This means that none eludes him, and Allah does not miss anyone. لا تخفى منكم خافية. No one can conceal himself from the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم ولسائر المؤمنين. ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا واخطأنا. ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا. ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.